everyone's asking, Thomas, what propelled you to save Johnny Ryder from the cartel? Some say, do you respect Johnny? Do you like Johnny? In all honesty, I don't know my true feelings for Johnny. I know my true feelings for the cartel, and that's absolute hate. So if Johnny Ryder's in the middle, if I need a hand to take on the cartel, I guess one of the toughest SOBs in the NAWA would be the best decision for Thomas to have as a partner to take all them hoodlums that call themselves the cartel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week we saw the heavyweight championship on the line. Thomas Extreme defeated King Craig Classic, but wasn't done with him, Redbeard. Johnny Ryder came to the rescue of Thomas Extreme.
There you see Johnny Ryder coming out to help his former feud partner there in what was one of the most dramatic things we've seen in a long time there. Those two men have been in a blood feud, Michael. What's going on here now?
I have no idea. Maybe they're going to be partnering up. But just a few weeks ago, we also saw Johnny Ryder, after that loaded glove on a pole match, get attacked by the cartel, and Thomas Extreme came to the rescue of him. Could there be a mutual respect between Thomas Extreme and Johnny Ryder? Could there be a future partnership? It looks that way, Redbeard. These two guys really hated each other, but it looks to be as if a pairing is underway.
Enemies turned allies for sure.
And also last week, with breaking news, we saw Jeff Patton finally figured out what he was doing over the last month. He brokered a deal with the cartel for money and power, JP Lehman and Mike Mullen, to purchase Redbeard, buy the NAWA Tag Team titles. What in the world is going on?
Definitely putting the money into money and power there. We can only imagine what they're going to be up to now that they control the tag team division.
Well, now we're going to hear from the cartel after they sold their tag team titles. Maybe they'll give us an answer why.
Okay. Everybody's wanting to know, Double G, why we sold the tag team belts. And, I mean, there's a really good reason why that I think I'm going to let you, as one of the holders of the belt, tell the people why. Just speak from the heart.
The real reason?
The real reason.
It's none of your damn business.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get much information from the cartel. They said it's none of your you-know-what business, Redbeard, but let's head down to the ring for ladies action as we have Kasey Fox taking on Kaitlyn Marie.
Kasey Fox there transitioning to the right-hand side of your screen. Kaitlyn on the left as these two ladies begin to circle one another, locking up here now.
As you know, oh, look at that. Kaitlyn Marie with a slap right across the face of Kasey Fox, and Kaitlyn has changed names here since we last saw her. Oh, wow. Getting the receipt. She's changed her name and she's changed her attitude. She's brutalizing Kasey Fox in the corner.
Well, both of these ladies showing what kind of, showing what kind of attitude they're bringing to the growing women's division here around NAWA. My goodness, Kaitlyn now just got command of Kasey Fox. My goodness.
And last time we saw Kaitlyn Marie, she defeated Hayden Ramsey in one-on-one action in her debut. She's looking to go 2-0 here against Kasey Fox, who is also, I think, Redbeard, undefeated here in NAWA competition as well.
She is. And women's wrestling is, as we've noted here before on the show, a growing part of many promotions, and we're glad to bring these two to you here on NAWA TV. And look at that, Kaitlyn still laying the leather there to the chest of Kasey Fox. My goodness.
Just brutalizing Kasey Fox with those chops, now whipping her back into the turnbuckle.
A definite size advantage here going to Kaitlyn as she puts we'll say put the hip into things here. There you go.
More than just the hip into that, Redbeard. She put her backside into the front side of Kasey Fox there. Now off the ropes, a big running knee lift. And it looks like if the undersized Kasey Fox does not stand a chance here against the bigger Kaitlyn Marie.
Definitely in control is Kaitlyn here, putting on a good showing in this her, I believe, second matchup that we've seen, as you mentioned there a moment ago, Michael, in NAWA competition. But what she's got
Holy Christ, she just flattened Kasey Fox with that, but she smartly, with the ring awareness, grabs the bottom rope. That should have been a 3 count, I believe, Redbeard.
As you were saying, if she didn't have the wherewithal to reach for that bottom rope, this match would have been over.
And Kaitlyn Marie just berating head official Trayton Bigelow here, trying to teach him how to count. That could be a lost cause, but look, Kasey Fox, caught in midair.
Tried to go for a cross body block of her own, but eats a body slam instead. Look at this now.
Huge. She didn't
God.
get all of it. She just caught her leg. She missed that senton.
Still might have done damage to the lower extremities there of Kasey Fox, even though she was in the middle of rolling out of the way. Referee Bigelow counting them down here now.
And the fans clearly behind Kasey Fox, as she is one of the most popular athletes in this region. Not able to take Kaitlyn Marie off her feet with that clothesline. It's like chopping down a tree.
Almost a redwood there. She's continued to chop away. Kick to the gut might do some more. Oh, wow. Slams her down face first in the middle of the mat. Going for a cover here. Got the leg hooked.
Oh, and only a 2 count of Redbeard. I almost thought that was the end of the match there.
Very close for sure there. I have to think if Kasey might have put a little bit more into that cover, she might have gotten her, but what she's got in store for here at this point, goes for a side headlock, but runs up into the, oh wow.
A bulldog off the top rope. Goes for the cover. 2, 3, and Kasey Fox. Wow, Redbeard, I'd say this is an upset of sorts here on our opening contest this
For
week.
sure, Kasey Fox getting the Duke here and advancing in competition in NAWA's ladies division.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a match to open the show. We're going to toss it to the back. The television champion, Thunder Anderson, is standing by.
Tonight, Pryme. Other than that, you're just Pryme. I don't care. Prime time, prime choice, prime beef, I don't care who you are. But tonight, son, you got to step between those ropes with probably bell to bell, the finest wrestler in NAWA, and that's me, Chris Thunder Anderson. Tonight, Pryme, you got 15 minutes to take this away from me. But I don't think you can do it in 20.
I tried to give you people here in Burke County a chance. And now you're going to see a side of Austin Jordan that you've never seen before. And now I hear that Thomas Extreme has an open challenge for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. And if you follow Austin Jordan, I've been collecting titles up and down the East Coast. So Thomas Extreme, I hope you've kept that title real warm for me, because it's you and I'm leaving NAWA Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your main event this week, the A-Game. Austin Jordan accepting the challenge of NAWA Heavyweight Champion Thomas Extreme for the NAWA Championship. What type of condition will Thomas be in after that grueling match he had just last week against the King, Redbeard?
We'll have to wait and see there, but right now we've got two big burly men here in the ring looking to go mano a mano here.
The television champion, Chris
Thunder
Anderson, taking on a debuting Pryme. And luckily coming in, this guy's getting a television championship. Thunder Anderson's not afraid to defend that title against anyone, Redbeard.
You know, Thunder is a fighter for sure. He has not been ashamed or feared of anyone who's come into competition looking to get a shot at that title. And right now, he's drawn a big man here, Michael. These are almost, I'd say, evenly matched in terms of size.
Well, you know, the term getting thrown around in wrestling now is hoss. And this is definitely going to be a hoss fight, as these two guys are built like massive machines and off the ropes. Look at that collision. Oh, wow. Another man move there.
Eye combat there. That's Thunder not able to knock down Pryme at all. Now trying to get the referee involved in this thing.
Well, he is evil, mean, and nasty, and by any means he will do what he has to do to keep that television championship around his waist.
Locking up again here, taking him into that arm bar. As you said, Michael, that moniker, evil, mean, and nasty, something Thunder lives by. And he lives up to it 100% of the time there for sure.
We don't know much about Pryme. He's, like I said, he's debuting here this week, but a big man, impressive looking athlete. And looks like he could easily take Thunder Anderson out for that TV championship, Redbeard.
You never know what can happen here in NAWA. Titles change hands all the time, and it could be the day that Pryme gets the best here of Thunder as Pryme went for a stomp on the old boot there. Looks like he might have got part of his toes, but not all of them, as Thunder still fighting him with that side headlock.
Shoots him off, and another collision, man. Neither one of these men can move, and Anderson looks frustrated here.
Once again, trying to appeal to the referee. Not sure what in the world he's calling for here, Michael.
He's trying to tell referee Craig Robbins that he's supposed to fall down when he hits him, I bet. Ain't that how it works?
He's got to hit him harder then if he wants him to fall down.
Maybe he's met his match here. Now he's consulting with TC3, the head figure of the cartel. There you see, look at the long, beautiful locks of TC3's hair. All the money in the world, Redbeard, couldn't buy you that much hair.
No, with a certain amount of hair plugs, you might be able to get away with it, but that's neither here nor there. Now, Anderson wanting to call for a test of strength with Pryme. This might be the best example yet of how evenly matched he's been on. Oh, look at that.
Playing mind games is Thunder Anderson. Getting Pryme ready to go and then just pulling out.
Now Pryme says he's ready to go. See if these two men are going to lock up now. And, of course, Anderson still, as you said, Michael, playing mind games, just wandering around the ring, playing with Pryme here.
Well, he is the veteran here between these two. He's been around the scene a lot longer. Here we go. We're finally locking fingers for the test of strength.
Look at that.
Just like two bulls in the middle of the ring, butting heads, neither man gaining an advantage here.
It's a true clash of titans here in the middle of the NAWA ring. Now look at this, Anderson starting to get a modicum of an advantage, forcing Pryme down, got those knuckles locked in there.
And look at the strength of our TV champion, Thunder Anderson, just taking this newcomer down to the mat. But look, he's coming back up. Here he goes.
Raising it back around is Pryme, now stomping away at the foot again there. Got him, Michael.
Hey, that's not legal.
Hey, it's not a chokehold or whatnot. I guess it is legal.
Look at the referee. He's just standing there like a fruit. He's not even doing anything.
You know, it's apples and oranges for sure at this point in time. Back into a side headlock as Anderson there as Pryme blocks him down.
Back into the side headlock and shoots him off the ropes. You got to watch TC3 out there on. Oh, look at that.
Now there's an illegal move for sure. If it's not a foot stomp, a poke to the eye. Come on there, referee.
Pokes him right in the eye and drops him on the floor. And just as I said, TC3 is on the outside. You got to watch for him as well.
He's that wild card involved in the cartel matches here.
He's not shy about getting involved in the action. You know, he still does own a small piece of this company. Hasn't sold all of his stock, but look at this. Oh, reversal. And Chris Thunder Anderson shoulder first into the ring post, Redbeard.
Whips him into that steel pole. My goodness, shoulder first.
No, I'd maybe say that's the hardest part of the ring.
I would say so. People seem to be arguing over that point these days, but it's all steel and wood. Folks, these rings are not trampolines. Have you ever thought of that?
Look at that. TC3's got the foot of Pryme, distracting him long enough for Thunder to hit him in the back of the head with that. Look at that. He's passing him up. What's he passing him? Oh, he tried to. Look at him just clubbing the forearms right across the face. My God, Redbeard.
Just might as well be hitting him with a pair of Louisville Sluggers there across the cheek and face. My goodness.
We just saw TC3 have something, tried to slide something into the ring. We got to keep an eye on that for Redbeard.
He attempted to slide some kind of an object there. I couldn't get a shot of what it was, but now Pryme, he's still in a bad way period here as Anderson begins to target that left arm.
That shoulder and that arm area, you know, that's what Thunder is famous for attacking. That's what the Anderson namesake is famous for attacking, and he is just going at it full force here.
Anderson's always known for just performing surgery on a body part. Once they begin to target some area of an opponent, it's almost lights out anytime that happens.
Oh, no,
look at this here now. Oh, no.
Wow! We've seen him put numerous people down by putting that arm and shoulder and elbow into the mat, just stomping it.
Separating that elbow and shoulder and just, again, wrenching away at the trapezius now. Pounding that shoulder like it was as much meat on a board here. My goodness.
You could see the shots, the grimacing pain on the face of Pryme there as he was getting that shoulder worked over. But look, he's still got a little bit of fight left in him. He's going to be fighting with one arm, it looks like, for the rest of this match. You can see that left arm just dangling at the side of Pryme. But look at him continuing to fight, delivering chops and forearms into the corner.
Still going to try and use that left to whip him across there. But as you said, Michael, basically fighting with one arm here as Anderson hits him with a boot.
once the adrenaline starts kicking in, he's not going to feel that pain. But as I say that, he's feeling the pain. Look at the grimace and look on his face there.
Get another maneuver designed to separate, tear away at that shoulder here. Now, look at this. What is that? Anderson pulling the referee away, and now you see
TC3 sinking his claws in.
That's what we were waiting on.
Well, he
What
had
did he
something
have?
there.
You saw it too, Mike. You saw it too. What did he have?
That's the second time I've seen that foreign object, whatever it may be, get involved in this match almost.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi wrestling fans, Tony Bench here, host of the Bench Buster Show. If you love independent pro wrestling, then my podcast is definitely for you. Make sure you tune in each and every week as I will be interviewing the local independent pro wrestlers, some you love and some you love to hate. Learn about their secrets, learn about what got them started in pro wrestling and what they love most about pro wrestling. And I also have more inside secrets that you never thought you'd ever know. But you got to tune into my show to find out. It's available on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and YouTube. So don't make no excuse that you didn't listen to my show. There's plenty of chances to listen to it, and if you don't, you're the one missing out. Tune in to the Bench Buster Show.
When you go against the cartel, you go against more than what you're dealing with inside the ring. And Pryme looking to get the advantage. Big kick right there into the gut. TC3 up on the apron here, distracting Pryme. Wait a minute, what's he got? Oh, that went an object through the ring.
Anderson is primed in the middle of the ring. Their referee totally oblivious to what's been going on here. Now suddenly becomes engaged. What in the world?
He's got a pipe.
What is that?
Some type of
Oh, God.
Right across the shoulder with that steel pipe.
Into that same joint, and he's still got a hold of it there, Michael.
And the referee has yet to see it. He got rid of the evidence, Redbeard.
Now Anderson locking him in again. Oh, again, stomping away at that arm, and now just going to try and separate that shoulder.
And if Pryme is going to have to tap out or fight his way to the ropes here, he's in some serious pain, serious trouble.
And he's in the middle of the ring. He had no choice but to tap out there, Michael.
What a debut for Pryme, but not enough to win the television championship as the odds were stacked against him. Chris Thunder Anderson still the NAWA television champion, Redbeard.
Absolutely, Pryme put up a good fight, but again, just too much to overcome the 2-on-1 advantage there by the cartel members, Anderson and TC3.
There he is, your television champion, Chris Thunder Anderson. But we're going to show you what happened last week between Jailbird and Tim Hunter and Outlaw. Let's take a look at that footage as Tim Hunter confronted Jailbird after he was obviously frustrated losing that six-man tag team match. And Redbeard, things spiraled out of control really quickly.
My goodness, anytime you see a brawl taking place in, I guess this appears to be a restroom facilities or something along the grounds here, my goodness.
Well, anyway, that partnership looks to be over between Jailbird and Tim Hunter. We're going to go hear from Jailbird's handler, Outlaw, right now.
Outlaw here. I'm at NAWA, and this is a direct message to Tim Hunter. Boy, you better put yourself on notice. You screwed us last time. You screwed us the time before. Obviously, you can't work as a tag team. And obviously, you barely work on your own. So steer clear. You got my boy so excitable right now. He's out there shackled in the van. I can't even bring him around people. So you better watch yourself, because when I set him loose on you, there ain't nothing but trouble following behind him. NAWA is going to keep bringing us back, and we're going to go through bodies on our way to the top. And Tim Hunter, you're just another body. And that's a Snapple fact. And I'm a man of my word.
Ladies and gentlemen, Outlaw basically saying, Tim Hunter, we're done with you. We want you in the middle of the ring. Redbeard, it's going to be fireworks explosion when those two see each other again. I can only imagine. But now we're heading down to the ring for your main event this week as the A-Game, Austin Jordan, has accepted the open challenge for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship with Thomas Extreme. And again, Thomas in a grueling fight last week right here on the program against King Craig Classic, which he won, but was beat down afterwards by the King, Redbeard.
Well, you mentioned fireworks. We're going to see some here in this matchup as you've got two top-notch athletes here, one in the form of our NAWA Heavyweight Champion Thomas Extreme there, but also Austin Jordan, one of the highest rated up-and-coming talents in this region. We have to see what kind of contest he brings to, what kind of challenge I should say, to Thomas Extreme here.
Well, you know, you're ahead of the Carolinas Professional Wrestling Awards, and Austin Jordan was a finalist for Wrestler of the Year, a highly praised category. Some say he should have won that award, even though it didn't go his way. But you know, I might say I agree with some of those people that say he should have won that award. But Austin Jordan here, he's had a rocky relationship, a weird relationship here with the fans of NAWA. They kind of didn't know who he was at first, and then when he faces someone they hate, they cheer him. But when they face someone like Thomas, they boo him. We're seeing a new attitude kind of here out of Austin Jordan here today.
It definitely seems to have soured his Jordan on, we'll say, the entire area here. But right now, at this point in time, he's got control of Thomas Extreme with that side headlock in the early portion of this matchup. Now there you see Extreme showing his grappling ability, going for a escape maneuver to get out of that side headlock.
Thomas Extreme, the NAWA heavyweight champion, one of the most underrated and overlooked talents in all of the area. You cannot judge a book by its cover. The man is one of the most talented professional wrestlers, and just look at that escapability to get out of that move and right back in charge of this match, Redbeard.
You see the cardiovascular that he's going to have on display in this match.
The king of cardio.
Cardio, and also just the plain agility that he shows off. He's a combination of lucha, high flyer, but he's also a grappler as well.
He's just a great, well-rounded wrestler, one of the best I've seen in a long time. And he's got Austin Jordan is no slouch, as we said earlier.
As you were mentioning there, qualifier for the Wrestler of the Year category in the CPWAs without that swinging neckbreaker type maneuver there delivered by Thomas Extreme. Austin Jordan, very top-notch contender, and definitely going to put a big challenge here for Thomas as he's got him now in control of that corner.
Honestly, I don't know who is going to win this match. I wouldn't be surprised if we walked out of here with a new heavyweight championship this week at the end of the program. But look at Thomas Extreme. Oh, and there's that new attitude that we're seeing out of Austin Jordan, that rake across the eyes. That's not something we're used to seeing, but look at that arm drag.
Deep arm drag. There are a pair of them. As Jordan was trying to get a bit of an advantage there, Thomas got back into control here after those two arm drags. This has been a great contest here thus far, Michael.
What else would you expect? And wait a minute, what's Thomas Extreme doing? He seems to be distracted. There is the King at the ringside area, distracting Thomas Extreme here.
The king of what, Mike? The king of what exactly?
The king of classics, the king of NAWA, the king of all wrestling here, Redbeard.
Well, look at this here now. Austin Jordan got him. Oh, God. And that backbreaker.
Taking advantage of the distraction and smartly doing so is Austin Jordan, but only good enough for a 2 count. But now you have to account for the king out here at ringside. What is his intentions and why is he here? Wait a minute.
Well, he's definitely here to distract and potentially get in the way. But look at that. Johnny Ryder coming out to ringside here.
We talked about earlier in the episode the burgeoning partnership between these two, watching each other's backs. Hated enemies, hated rivals are becoming friends now here, Redbeard.
The tremendous respect the two have to have for one another after that blood feud that we saw here a number of months ago. Folks, if you don't know what we're talking about, definitely dive into the archives here on the old YouTube channel as Austin Jordan comes clubbing in there with that European uppercut. But get into the old archives here around NAWA TV. Check out what we're talking about and join us again here for new episodes weekly on this channel. Now, as you see Johnny Ryder out there cheering on the fans, trying to get some momentum built up for Thomas Extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
The Carolinas have long been heralded as the origin of greatness in the realm of professional wrestling. Men, women, and promotions now considered to be legendary in their scope of influence on the future of professional wrestling began here in the region we call home. It is in this tradition of greatness that the Carolinas Professional Wrestling Awards will carry on in celebrating the achievements of talent working in the region. Join us at the official Facebook group page of the CPWAs as we continue to celebrate pro wrestling in the Carolinas.
The new and improved attitude of Austin Jordan looks to be paying off here this week as he took advantage of the distraction with the King and now just doing whatever he has to do to get the win here today. He's been belt collecting all over the Carolinas, as he said in his promo. You know, this would just be another addition to that collection that he has.
I don't know if I would say it's an improved personality here, Michael. This is definitely, I'd say, a denigration of what he used to be in terms of being an honorable competitor. Now giving the business to the referee. We'll have to see what goes on here as he continues his campaign in competition here in NAWA. Now just putting some fist into the gut of Thomas Extreme. Look at that. Choking the man with his boot across the top rope. What in the world?
I like this new attitude. I like this Austin Jordan. This
Definitely
is the Austin Jordan I want to start seeing everywhere. This is going to take him even farther, Redbeard.
Look at the aggression that he's got on display here now. If that's what you need to win, then my goodness, he's got suddenly tons of it.
You can't pander to the fans to win championships. Missing with that European uppercut into the corner. Up and over goes Thomas Extreme. Blocks the kick.
Blocks the forearm. Oh, wow. Extreme delivers one of his own. Now going up to the top, the high rent district. This is where Thomas Extreme usually excels in competition. But right now he's getting clubbed over the head. My goodness.
Austin Jordan able to cut him off there. Probably had Thomas scouted, you know. He comes off the top rope with that blockbuster or that missile drop kick.
Look at Extreme fighting off Austin Jordan, who was attempting to block whatever he had coming there. And now you go. There's that missile drop kick you said, Michael. My goodness.
Able to connect and taking Austin Jordan down, but not able to get that cover right away. And only gets a 2 count. He could have put him away if he could have got to that cover a little bit sooner. But look, just a big knee right into the stomach.
My goodness. And the ribs there with that knee. My gosh. You know, we talk about Thomas Extreme being the king of cardio. It's hard to breathe when you got a knee in your gut there. My goodness.
Thomas prides himself on his fitness level, being able to outwork anybody in the ring, outside the ring. But Austin Jordan looking to be matching him step for step here this week. Holy Christ, a stiff kick right into the sternum of Thomas Extreme.
Now just giving Extreme the business here, taunting him in the face as he kicks him repeatedly. Right into the sternum, as you said, Michael.
And now he's just taunting Thomas Extreme. He needs to be focused on winning this match, but maybe the mind games is part of it. And just a third stiff shot right into the chest and sternum area of Thomas Extreme. As you see, he's folded over that middle rope, and Austin Jordan ascending up to the top rope.
You just see the difference in the expression, Michael, of what Thomas Extreme is experiencing here.
Oh, he went for a double stomp, and out of the way goes Thomas Extreme. Austin Jordan paid the price, missing that move.
Oh, there's a big shoulder into the gut there. Now whipping himself across. Sunset flip, pin, 2 count. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had him there, Michael.
And we were close to finishing this match. Running knee lift. Thomas Extreme feeling it now. He's going back up to the high rent district, as you call it, Redbeard. What's he going up there for?
Do what you know. Here he comes. Oh!
Huge splash. He's got the win. No hesitation. Oh, that could have been it, but the King has interrupted the match. This match is being tossed out.
Look at this here now. Ryder and King Classic just clubbing each other over the head here. My goodness.
And this is ending in a wild brawl here, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't get a definitive conclusion to this matchup thanks to the King, and there he goes with his crown to the floor.
We got some lunacy here instead. My goodness. As we see now, Ryder and Extreme standing tall in the middle of the ring.
As you can see, the referee calling this match a no contest. There is no winner. Austin Jordan and the King in retreat.
And there again, you see these two duos that have seemingly forged unwieldy partnerships. My goodness.
Well, again, Thomas Extreme doesn't know exactly what's going on. Johnny Ryder out here again to his rescue 2 weeks in a row, and we see a handshake here. Could this be a new friendship, a new bond between these two hated enemies? Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we got this week. We'll see you right here next week